All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Stop tearing each other down. Um, I'm watching a few things online. A friend of mine talking about this yesterday. It was like, we really tearing each other down a little bit too much publicly, and I concur with that message. I think if we're gonna be critical of each other, be critical of the people who we need to be critical of. But the other people who we shouldn't be overly critical. I think sometimes it's like misplaced anger. The person that's trying to do something positive, we come down on them harder than the people that are doing negative shit on a regular basis. And doesn't necessarily make sense to me. I saw the beef thing going on between Dr. Watkins and Dr. Johnson, and don't get it. I don't think you should be having people take shots at somebody, and you know, and not expect to have a conflict. I think it's a bad idea to start a confrontation with somebody and think you're going to parlay a conversation out of that. You're not. They're not going to want to talk. Um, Same thing I've learned watching, because I went to see the movie Chirac, and I also saw people's responses to it and what they didn't like and did like and all that other stuff. And I mean, what are you to say? Um, just to me, it doesn't make much sense. I mean, was it the best movie? Not to me, no. Was the energy off of Chicago energy? Yeah, I could say that. But I got the message. I can say that I got the message. But the people going too hard about, just talking crazy about Spike Lee, and I mean, there's a lot of movies that y'all saw that was terrible, and you didn't mind. So why go overly hard on this one? There's a lot of movies that didn't have any black cast in it that was terrible, and people weren't online, tripping about it. So I think at the end of the day, I mean, if we want to see more positive things, we have to be more cognizant of giving more leeway to the positive people. You know, I don't like. I was having a conversation earlier this week with my aunt, and she was talking about R. Kelly. Why he shouldn't be at the award show because performing because of that old charge. And I was like, well, the funny part about it is, look at all the artists that we basically allowed to get a wild berth since then. I mean, if you look at any one of these award shows, half of the people there, you ignore all the drug dealers or ex-drug dealers or people who have drug dealer lingo throughout all their songs, because R. Kelly was there. You ignore all the self-hating, not self-hating, I just say uh, the no shame slut culture of a lot of the women that are there. And that's cool because everybody's rich and in the building. You ignore all of the people who, the fake clergy who are cheering when you find out they full of shit. I mean, at least 50, 60% of the audience you shouldn't be fucking with. But R. Kelly's the one. I mean, if you don't want to fuck with R. Kelly, fine, but don't fuck with the rest of them though. This is in my opinion. Also, when it comes to, you know, men and women, I think the anger is misplaced there. Like, we're angry at the wrong men and women, and we're not angry at the right men and women. I think everybody's waking up for the most part. I will say that, but I just think at the end of the day, we need to point to who's actually doing the shit and put them on blast on a consistent basis. You know, I find it funny that people like Nicki Minaj, Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley are trying to speak up against the injustices of America. Like, really? I thought you was on that side. What are you talking about? I don't see us going hard at them like we're going at other people. You know, that's a problem to me. Because at the end of the day, I don't mind watching constructive criticism for anybody, even when people send me messages. The constructive criticism doesn't bother me. People just being insulting, at the end of the day, you're going to be who you are, you're going to do what you do. But I think we're just going too hard on each other because we're holding each other, I say it like this, we're holding some of the best of our people to an unrealistic standard while giving some of the worst of our people